Hey guys, come along with me for a day in the life of a cardiology fellow. Good morning. So, as a cardiology fellow, one of my key responsibilities during fellowship is mastering echocardiography. So, what that means is I need to be able to take detailed pictures of the heart, but also diagnose various heart conditions from those images. It's a skill that takes time and a lot of practice to develop. So, every chance to practice is very important for me during my training. And right now, I'm 2 weeks into a 4-week rotation focused on echoes, so my main responsibility until 4 p.m. is performing echoes that are ordered on patients that are in the hospital. And we're really fortunate to have echo techs, and they usually handle all of the outpatient echoes that are done, but they sometimes complete inpatient echoes early in the morning before I get here, and those still need to be reviewed by a pediatric cardiologist or a fellow like me. And my supervising attending oversees my work. They give me feedback on my reads, which is super helpful as I'm continuing to build my skills. So the first thing I do in the morning is I check to see for new echo orders, and if there aren't any, I look to see if there are completed echoes that are waiting to be read. And I've already checked and there aren't any echoes waiting to be reviewed. So what I do have to do right now is 2 inpatient echoes, and one is going to be in the pediatric intensive care unit and the other one will be in the neonatal intensive care unit. So I'm going to finish up a couple of notes on my computer, grab the portable echo machine, and knock those out. Okay, so the scan I did in the NICU was pretty challenging. That baby had a patent ductus arteriosus. And midway through my next scan, my attending messaged me and asked me to go back and take a few more pictures. This is not really uncommon. It happens sometimes because when you're focused on capturing specific images of a baby's heart, it's really easy to miss really small details that might be important for later. And on top of that, each attending has their own style and their specific preferences for the images that they want, so there's always a little bit of added pressure to meet their expectations. And I'm not gonna lie, it can be pretty exhausting because you're working with a baby who understandably isn't too happy about having a probe on their chest for 20 to 40 minutes while you're trying to get the perfect pictures of their heart. Your arms start hurting, your feet start hurting, and on top of all of that, you're also hauling the echo machine from one spot to the other. And right now, during my lunch, I'm just trying to eat quickly and take a moment to rest because in my second trimester of pregnancy, my body gets tired much more easily. My hips hurt, my belly hurts, my legs and feet feel swollen. So I make it a point to just sit down, elevate my feet, and drink plenty of fluids. So for the rest of the afternoon, I'll be reviewing the echoes I took this morning and I'll be starting on my reports. Then I'll probably do a few more scans and finish the day by wrapping up other readings and reports. So my day is basically done, and there's nothing better than coming home after a long day. And the rotation I'm on is actually pretty physical, so most of my day is spent walking, hauling around the portable echo machine, and interacting with staff and families. And to be 100% transparent, some days I do dread going to work. Even like small things like talking can feel exhausting. I get out of breath so easily, and I'm constantly thirsty. My mouth feels dry, and I feel like I could just sleep forever. But even with all of that, it's important to me that my work performance stays strong, not because of what others might think, but because I want to be a role model for my daughter. I think deep down, I think she can feel the effort I'm putting in now, and I want her to know that I give my patients the very best care no matter what. But thankfully, my coworkers are incredibly understanding, and if I need a break, I take it without hesitation. And at the same time, being accepted to Stanford for fellowship has made me even more motivated to prove to myself that I belong there. And my friends and family often ask me how I handle my job while being pregnant, so I thought I'd share 5 tips for staying productive at work during my pregnancy. So, first, sleep is everything. If you're not getting enough rest, it's going to catch up with you, especially during pregnancy. I learned that getting into a consistent sleep schedule makes a big difference, not just for the next day, but for your overall health in the long term. And for me, that means having a solid nighttime routine. I always do my skincare, lather my belly with lotion, and even spray my pillow with a calming aromatherapy mist. And let me tell you, my humidifier has been a lifesaver. Between the winter air and pregnancy congestion, it's made a huge difference in how well I sleep. Even if I don't sleep a full 8 hours, I still make it a point to stay in bed and rest. And when I can, I'll squeeze in a short nap during the day just to keep my energy up. Second, let's talk about food. Pregnancy hunger is no joke. Even with my food aversions, I feel like I'm starving all the time, and if I don't eat, I just get nauseous. And that's totally normal. Your body is just busy growing another human. And what's worked for me is being really intentional about what I eat at work. I make sure to stock up on snacks that are healthy, portable, and easy to grab when I'm on the go. My go-to snacks that have been getting me through the day during my second trimester are Aloha bars, Honeycrisp apples, mandarins, oranges, and popcorn. Third, support your body. Being on my feet all day takes a toll. especially when the physical changes that come with pregnancy. My back aches, my legs swell, and my feet are constantly sore. So, to help with this, I started wearing compression socks, and they've been great for preventing blood from pooling in my legs. And I also wear a maternity belt, which has really helped with belly support and back pain. These small things make a huge difference in how I feel by the end of the day. Fourth, taking breaks. Trust me, even in a busy job like healthcare, there are little moments you can take advantage to rest. At first, I felt guilty about it, like I wasn't doing enough, but I learned to just listen to my body, and when it aches, it's telling you to slow down. Another thing I've had to get used to is constantly needing to use the restroom, because seriously, pregnancy bladder is no joke. It's a little awkward when you're rounding with a group, but at this point, I just excuse myself. Everyone knows I'm pregnant, so I've stopped worrying about it. Number 5, keep your body moving. I know this sounds like the opposite of taking breaks, but intentional movement like stretching, walking, or even doing a quick Peloton workout has made a big difference for me. And then the days I move more, I feel more light and less achy. I try to get about 8,000 steps on my regular days, which I track with my watch. And I've also been doing prenatal workouts on Peloton, and they've been amazing for keeping me active without overdoing it. I got one more tip that is very important. Be mindful of your mental state because pregnancy is a journey, and just like your body, your mind can go through ups and downs. It's so important to check in with yourself and pay attention to your overall well-being. Whatever it looks like for you to take care of your mental health, just take time to do it. As a working professional, it can feel really unsettling when I'm not operating at my usual level or accomplishing as much as I want. And I know that feeling can make you question your own abilities. And when I catch myself feeling this way, I try to just pause, take a few deep breaths, long inhales, slow exhales, and I remind myself that I'm in the middle of one of the most transformational chapters of my life. I give myself grace and I pat myself on the back for just doing the best I can. If you're watching this and you're pregnant, I want to say just how much respect I have for what you're doing. Whether you're balancing a job or managing the responsibilities of being a stay-at-home mom, growing a little one while handling all of life's challenges is remarkable. You often hear others talk about how hard pregnancy is, but until you experience it yourself, you can't fully understand the strength that it takes. It's not easy, but you're doing it and it's amazing. I hope you enjoyed this vlog and that these tips help you stay productive at work. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support means the world to me, and I can't wait to share more updates with you soon.